Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Special shout out for my American viewers. I think you've had quite an exciting stroke traumatic week, depending what side of the political divide you fall on. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to talk about politics much as I'd like to. I know that's not what you're here for, but it has been a big week. Big week for me too, because I've got shingles. So I'm starting to feel a little bit more human, having been diagnosed on Monday and having felt pretty unwell actually for a couple of days before then. I haven't had it nearly as bad as some people get it, and it's meant that I've kind of had a bit of an enforced rest, which is not good with the Christmas bills coming up, but that's the only downside. I have really needed it. Part of the thinking, medical thinking about shingles, which again, I won't go on and on about it, but it's basically the chickenpox virus. If you've had chickenpox at any time in your life, you carry apparently the virus within you thereafter. And when you become a bit run down, or for other reasons that I don't think are entirely understood, it can migrate to your nerve ends and manifests as shingles. So people who get shingles have always, as I understand it, had chickenpox. It's not contagious. You certainly can't give other people shingles. I think you possibly can give them chickenpox if they but it's contact, with the rash, not airborne. So that's the kind of background of it. I know some people get it really, really badly and it can be incredibly painful. I think I've been quite lucky, and although I felt too unwell to work, it hasn't been as excruciatingly painful as a lot of people talk about. So I'm starting to feel a bit better, although still tired. So I thought I'd come on here and start to talk about the many, many holiday products I've bought and not shown you, and other things that I've been meaning to talk about. So I've started out with a one-off, really, because a lot of these products I just haven't used yet. And that's a bit worrying because I am trying to be a bit more mindful about what I buy. I know I've said this before, but I've realised, I waste so much cosmetics that I buy and then find for one reason or other I don't use, and I give away or sell or just junk, depending what the hygiene issues are with them. And yeah, that's got to stop. I want to have a curated collection that I actually use, but it is so difficult to resist those damn influencers and the brands themselves. So this is a good example. This is Hourglass, who bring out these holiday palettes every year. I haven't got any of the holiday palettes. I have got some Hourglass products that I'll show you in a minute. I do like their powders, particularly. They do other things now, of course. But this one, I don't know if it was a holiday palette or it was just a limited edition to commemorate Barneys of New York, which those of us who started going to New York in the 80s and 90s for me, felt like an absolute institution. You felt so trendy and Sex in the City and up with it when you went to visit Barneys. I think they're no more now, or they've been kind of franchised into something else. But this palette just speaks of it, doesn't it, with the martini glass and the sunglasses, the high heels, the Louboutins down here, because Barney's was known for the fashion, and the old-fashioned perfume. I just loved it. So I had to have it. Now, I haven't even swatched this yet. there we go with the contents. I'm not sure that this particular curation would have been my choice of the kind of palettes that I've seen. I think the dragon one is probably the one. Dragon's eye, is it? The one? No, the dragon, not the eye one. The dragon is the one I would choose for the powders, because some of these are a bit dark. I mean, particularly that bronzer down there. Should we have a little swatching session? Do without that. What have we got? We've got two blushes down here. Fingers. Very pretty pink. More kind of coral pink. Actually, that's lovely. This bronzer, which feels a bit gritty as well. Matte, you can see. Actually, that's not as dark as I thought it was going to be, but I don't think it's going to be my colour. What's this up here? A highlighter. Ooh, burnished gold. Let's have a look at these. There's the highlighter. Quite a brassy gold. There's the bronzer. Actually, it's not as brickish as I thought. That might just about work on me. Oh, I love that though. That is a pretty, pretty blush. And so actually is that. Although I have to say, I do love these coral blushes, as I love coral lipstick. I'm not sure they're the most flattering on me. I found actually, surprisingly, given how fair-skinned I am, quite dark plum colours are the best on me as powder blushes these days. There's one of the powders. That one's hardly showing. Those two. And now their finishing powders are actually very nice. I thought I had more Hourglass than I could actually find when I had a root around in my cupboards. I've got Luminous Light, one of their ambient powders here. And you can see it's very well used. Still not even hitting pan. I think this was one of the originals. I still do use it from time to time. That may have to be decluttered soon. And then the only palette I've got is this one. And this is a nice selection, actually, of quite light powders. What have we got? We've got Dim Light, Incandescent Light, and Radiant Light. Incandescent Light and Radiant Light are actually the two that I like. And I did use this to travel a lot for a while. I thought, well, I definitely had some of their blushes. I must have got rid of them because I couldn't find them. But I do like their powder products. And I think they are probably worth the money. I should just tell you what's in this one. There are two finishing powders. Dim Light, so that's one I've already got. And which is that one in the top corner. Soft Light I haven't got. Then the highlighter is Beaming Strobe Light. So that's that very brassy one there. I don't know. I don't think that will look that good on me. Bronzer is Lustrous Bronze Light. Blush is Incandescent Coral and Radiant Rose. So it is quite a nice selection. I will definitely use those blushes and the finishing powders. I'm not sure about that highlighter or bronzer. So given I think this was about £80, that's not the most brilliant value, but I have a Barneys New York keepsake, which is worth it to me. So, yeah, I'm definitely resisting getting any more of these. I was looking just the other night, there was something on YouTube showing the holiday ones, and I thought, oh, yes, the dragon one is the one with the colours in that I would like. But no, I do not need it, and I will not use it. So, I'm happy with my choice. Let's see how long that lasts. Okay, I think I might be speaking to you a bit more this week because I should have a bit more time. At least I'll be recording them. I hope you're doing well. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend. How great it is to get to the weekend, folks. Let's enjoy it. Forget politics, forget climate change, forget economics and all the bad things that are happening to us. Forget shingles. Let's enjoy life while we've got it, because this is the only go we've got, folks. Hope to hear from you in the comments, and I will speak to you soon. Bye till then.